I want to zoom out to the weekly chart and kind of look at our big zone here. Noticing all these candles, which we've talked about this before. But the reason I have this up again is that, well, let me remove the volume. It gets a little busy there. Is that I think that for the most part we'll remain close to or in this zone for the rest of the year, and this is the rest of the year. So not that long, right? If we get super happy and bullish, and maybe we go into kind of a bubble mode like we did back in 2019, right? Let's go look at 2019, right? So if we do something like this and just get really frothy, right, and we just keep going up, maybe we have some kind of a blow off top that goes to where? Well, let's go look and speculate a little bit. But you know me, I really don't like speculation. I don't think it's very good for anybody, right? It creates a false sense of, hope for the Bears or Bulls. But if you're a betting man, right? I think most of us are, being in crypto. I don't think any of us are completely risk averse, but I would go to the top somewhere. I find it difficult to believe, even with a super blow off craziness, right to the underside. I mean, look at this. Look at all these. Look at all these candles, right, for many weeks here. Even in massive sell-offs, we're in this area. The support zones. I find it difficult to see that us getting above 40K anytime this year. Now, maybe early next year, early spring, this time next year, maybe we have a next move up or next leg up. But assuming that, we're not over just yet and we are still going to continue up, then I would kind of raise this bar a little bit, maybe up to 40K sometime during the rest of this year. But I think the odds are, right, let's not get too excited. I think probably low 30s, maybe we hit that. Maybe we go just outside this zone momentarily, but I think more or less, just, chop or something like that, right? And then start 2024 at maybe our next move up. So in the grand scheme of things, it's not, looking that abnormal. You just move up, sideways, next move up, right? Climb up the stairs. That's kind of how you do it. For the most part. And then, this sideways movement, obviously for the short term is not that sideways seemingly from the day to day, right? 25 to 32K, 30% moves, right? It doesn't seem like maybe it's going sideways. And certainly on, days like, or weeks, I should say, like we had, back in here, a couple weeks ago, 9% down, 10% up, whatever. I think we'll have more of those throughout the year, maybe even more, right? We might have a 20% down. We might have a 20-30% up again. Maybe we do both back-to-back weeks, right? You got to be prepared for that. But I think loosely followed something like this, probably on the cards, at least if, gun to my head, this is what we're looking at for now, in my book. I'd be surprised if we make an earlier move outside of, mid 30s. And if we do, I think we would be kind of looking at something like this, where you just get too high too fast, and then we probably face a prolonged cool-off zone. So I think this is probably the more favorable direction, and would get us to maybe back to all-time highs sometime in the next 12 to 18 months from now. I could see it happening, but this year, I don't see really above 40K. If we did, it'd be kind of a 2019, and I think we'd have to do more of a sharp correction, following that, just like 2019. If you're going to mimic 2019 on the way up, you're probably going to mimic 2019 on the way down, and we're probably going to have some violent storms ahead of us if we get, much above 33K or so. I wouldn't doubt that we can get back up to there, or even set fresh local highs and hold it for a little bit, right? But speculation's relatively for the birds. But just throwing it from me to you, that's my best guess. So, let me know if you have any questions on that, or if you think something completely different. If you've seen something that I haven't seen before, bearish or more bullish, I'd love to see it. I'm all up for arguments and that are productive. I just don't like people that say we're going down. Why? We're going to 50K the next month. Great, show me why.